Hi, families. This is Miss Henson. I want to welcome you to Hearne Elementary Open House tonight. So let's get started. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about myself. I have been teaching here at A-Leaf for the past 3 years. This is my third year. Previously, I've been a kindergarten teacher, and now I'm a pre-K teacher. And I began my education career teaching ESL in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. So I've been interested in education for many years. And here is our administrators and our counselor at Hearne Elementary. We have Ms. Sanchez, our principal. Next is Bola Owalabi. She's our assistant principal. And Mr. Serpis is our other assistant principal. And our last photo here is Ms. Jacobs. She is our school counselor. So our students are familiar with our administrators. They pop in the classroom all the time. And our counselor will come visit our classrooms just to introduce herself and also to speak with any children who may have any counseling needs, just if you've had any loss in the family, or maybe you've had something with your house that has happened. The counselor can speak to your child to help them cope with that. Let's get moving. So our school motto at Hearne Elementary is better today than yesterday. Our campus is a Title I school, so let's walk through what that means. So a Title I program includes additional funding for the Every Student Succeeds Act. It also provides supplemental resources to all of our children with significant opportunity to receive a fair, equitable, and high-quality education and to close the educational achievement gap. Also, it coordinates and integrates with other programs, and a portion of the funding is reserved to directly support family engagement activities, such as open house. Title I school-wide program also supports strategies addressing student and staff needs that are clearly identified in the Comprehensive Needs Assessment and clearly incorporated in the Campus Involvement Plan. The Title I school-wide program also supports the family engagement. The parents' right to be involved includes district and campus family engagement policy, school family compact, identifying school, family, and student responsibilities, also comprehensive needs assessment, identifying student and staff needs, campus improvement plan, addressing student and staff needs, and programs and activities for families, which we will talk more about. So the family engagement, the parent's right to know is information about their student's achievement. So that's communication with the school directly and also with the teacher, and information about programs, meetings, and activities. So we have a coordinator at our school that her job is to reach out to families to inform you of all of the programs that are available at our school. So ways you can be involved is to advise and support, including district and campus family engagement policy and school-wide compact. That is reviewed and revised annually with parent input. It meets the changing needs of our school and community, and it determines strategies for improvement. Campus comprehensive needs assessment, that continuously review to identify student and staff needs, and the campus improvement plan continuously review to address student and staff needs. So to get information from our school for Hearne Elementary, we have a Twitter page and also a Facebook page. And if you go to our Hearne Elementary website, all those links can be found there. So our mission at Hearne Elementary is to guide our stakeholders, which is our family, students, and teachers, to develop the skills and knowledge necessary to make responsible life choices and positive contributions in a diverse society. In collaboration with home and community, we respond to the needs of every child, ensuring that each child can and will learn. All students reading on level by the third grade. So this page is just going to walk through why attendance is very important. We want all kids to be on campus every day unless they are sick. It's very important for your children to be at school every day because we don't want to miss any learning. But also, our school doors open at 7:15 for breakfast. Students should be at school before 7:45 because breakfast closes at 7:50. Students are tardy at 7:55. So if your child has 1 or 3 tardies, the teacher's going to call you just to see what's going on, if we can help in any way. If you have 4 to 5 tardies, the attendance clerk will call, because after 5 tardies, it's considered a truancy situation. And then the administrator, the principal or assistant principal or the counselor will give you a call just to check in and see if anything's happening, if we can support the family in any way. So our class day, the bell rings at 8 o'clock and we begin instruction at 8 o'clock. So there's a diagram here on the page showing how much sleep kids need. So for babies, that's 12 to 16 hours, toddlers, 11 to 14 hours. And then our pre-K students between 3 to 5-year-olds, because we have 4-year-old pre-K students, they need 10 to 13 hours, which is a lot. It's much more than their older siblings will be getting. And then the 6 to 12-year-olds is where our kindergarten through 4th grade students are. They need 9 to 12 hours. So that's probably more than what you sleep, but our students need as much sleep as possible so that they can be awake and listening and learning every minute they are at school. So here's our pre-K schedule. I'm going to run through it quickly. So the doors for pre-K open at 7:30. There's a typo here. The kids come into our classroom at 7:30, and then they greet me and our pre-K aide, and they put their backpack up, and then they can explore the class doing any of our centers that are available for them in the mornings. And then we begin the morning announcements from Ms. Sanchez, our principal, at 7:50, and we all sit down and listen to that. And then we have our instruction begins at 8 o'clock. So that's our greeting circle. And then we go at 8:15, we go to breakfast. We do include all pre-K students receive breakfast and lunch and snack in between. And then after breakfast, they go outside to play. And then they come back at 9:15 for our morning message. And that's when we practice literacy. So that is their introduction into reading. So that's very important. That's the most important part of our day. And then after our morning message, we do some action, some activity, some music and movement. And then we do our first read aloud. We have 3 books that we read in the day. And this is our first one. And then after that, at 9:50, we begin our centers rotation. And that's 1 hour where the students get to explore our 8 centers in the classroom, and they love it. There's a lot of activity in each center, and they get to visit each center twice in the week. So they absolutely love centers. And then after centers is our snack time. That lasts about 10 minutes. And then after that is our second read aloud. It's called Developing Talkers. And we have practiced a lot of vocabulary there, a lot of story engagement, a lot of story retelling. That's a fun time for us. I love Developing Talkers. And then we have 20 minutes of kinder music and action-based learning. That's really fun. Kids love dancing. And we sing songs and dance and make music. It's really fun. And then after that is our math circle time. That's a 15-minute period where we practice our math. Right now we're working on numbers 1, 2, and 3. And then after math, we do science, and that's a lot of exploration. And then after science is our third read aloud. It's our final read aloud book that we read for the day. And then after that, we go outside for some playtime and then go straight to lunch. And then after lunch, they come back to the classroom and they have their rest time. Most students don't really sleep. A lot of them do, but it's just a quiet 30 minutes with the lights out and some soft music playing that we have for rest. And then after rest time, we do our centers rotation again. So the kids will go to new centers, and they've already practiced. They know what activities they can do at each center and when there's something new, and they really enjoy our centers time. And then after centers rotation, we prepare to go home. We send we write notes in our homework folders, which some of you are signing, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for putting the folder back in the backpack every day. Thank you so much. And then we sit down for our final closing circle, and we just discuss what we talked about for the day, anything that the kids want to share with their friends before we say goodbye. And then it's time to go home. We begin our dismissal procedures. So this page is to let you know when you can have conference with me. I'm available Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays for a 45-minute period when the kids are at breakfast from 8:20 to 9:05. You can also book an appointment with me before school starts. You can as early as 7 o'clock or after school, after 4 o'clock. My email address is listed here. My phone number is listed here. And we use Class Dojo. If you would please click on that link. I know most of my families have connected with me on Class Dojo. Thank you so much. I can't wait for all of our families to get on there. And to schedule a meeting with me, this link at the very bottom, it's on a website called You Can Book Me. So that's where you can book an appointment with me. We can sit and talk about how your child is doing academically and behaviorally and emotionally and discuss whatever you would like to talk about. So our school is a uniform school, and most of our families dress their children in uniforms every day, but these are examples of what the uniforms look like. The shirts are polo, and they can be any solid color, navy, red, white. I've seen yellow or pink, purple. They can be any color. They just need to be a solid color for the kids. And then their pants need to be either navy or khaki, and the girls can wear these dresses like you see in the pictures here. And then also you notice the identification card on them. That helps us when it's dismissal time to organize the kids very quickly and safely. If you have your child wear one when they get home, please put it in their backpack, or you can put it on them in the morning so we can use it again. If you do have a change of transportation, I know that happens. Sometimes your student is usually a walker, but maybe you want them to be a car rider for certain days. That's totally okay. Please call the school, and the front office ladies can organize that. Please call the school. It's a very simple process. So here we have information about an AVID school program. We are an AVID campus, and this program is for students who are in kindergarten, first, second, third, and fourth grade. In pre-K, we don't practice any AVID programs, but this is a really cool program for our kids to get ready for university. It's really well developed, and we appreciate everything that the program offers, and we practice a lot with the students using this. So I'll just brush through that. So you see here on the right, if you have older students, older than pre-K, you will notice that they have a planner that they go home with, and they practice writing down their assignments, and then you sign them. For pre-K, we send home homework folders, and we don't have homework, but it does have information that the school or our class is doing. So please look at the homework folder every day, and you can even initial it, because I write in the homework folder the behavior of your child that day: a happy face, straight face, or a frowny face. So how do we implement AVID practices at Hearne? If you look at the bottom, part of that is communication folders, and that is what we send home. You can also write me a note if you have something specific about maybe your student's snack or lunch or something like that. You can always just write a note and put it in the homework folder, and I will look at it. So we are a STEM campus. STEM is really fun. In pre-K, we talk about STEAM. We have science, technology, engineering, arts, and math in our science time, our STEAM time, and the children, and we include all of that in pre-K. So that's really special. It's another program we have that helps students prepare for university. This page is for our full day pre-K. We used to be half day pre-K, and now we're full day pre-K. And these pictures were taken in our interactive classroom, and the kids go once a week with their class, or our class goes on Mondays, and they absolutely love it. We have had a dinosaur themed room, and it changed to an ocean themed room, and they absolutely love it. So please ask your kid if they enjoyed their interactive classroom this week. So on our school website, we have our grade newsletters that we post on there. And our pre-K team newsletter is posted on there also. And that will have more pictures of some students in the interactive classroom and also information of what we're learning for the week. So this is a weekly newsletter. So please look at that. That can help you a lot. So we developed the whole child at Hearne. We have block classes that are PE, music, art, health, technology, and library time. Pre-K, we do all these activities inside the classroom. But if you have students in kindergarten, first, second, third, and fourth grade, they get to go to the teachers that you see in this picture, the PE teachers and librarian, the art teachers, the music teachers, and they love, love, love going to block. So very excited for our students next year to attend block. Our grading information. So we send out two progress reports before the report card, and in our school year, we'll have 4 report cards that go out. So to date, we have sent out 1 progress report. We'll send out another one very soon. And then before the first week of October, we will send out the report card. So if you could, we will print out those report cards and put them in the homework folder, which many of you have seen, but that's how we will send them out. You can also review these report cards using the home access that ALEAF offers, and you can look up the same report card virtually. So here, this is a video information about how to log into the Home Access Center. If you have any questions about that, you please let me know. You can watch this video, and that's very helpful. And here is an image of my classroom management system. I have these faces on the wall, and I have a clothespin with the students' names on them, and they all start on the happy face. And if I need to redirect any behavior, I'll move their pin down. And so they'll move from the very excited face down to the happy face. And if I need to redirect again, they'll go down to the yellow nervous face, and then finally the red sad face. So I am quick to redirect students, but I'm also very quick to reward students with good behavior. So sometimes a student may get on yellow, but then they show good classroom behavior, and then I will reward them with that. So at the end of the day, they could be back on the purple face and be very happy, and I would write a happy face in their homework folder for the day. But if they end the day on the yellow face, you'll see a straight face in their homework folder. If they end the day on the red face, the sad face, you will see a sad face in their homework folder. So the resources that our students use for pre-K, they will use iStation. That's a reading program. It helps them learn how to identify letters and write letters. It's very fun. They love iStation. And then we also have this brand new, the social emotional learning pre-K. We don't use that in pre-K, but if you have older students, you may notice that program there. So our goal is for all students at our school to be reading on level by the 3rd grade. So that starts in pre-K. So at home right now, if you can help your students learning the names of letters, we're learning capital and lowercase letters right now. We're not learning the sounds of the letters right now. We're just learning the names and also practicing writing the letters at home. We do that every day. So that would be beneficial to begin their literacy foundation at home. So here's our reading expectations for kindergarten to 3rd grade, and these are some examples of what our students are reading. But this is above what pre-K is reading. We don't read in pre-K. Our literacy includes learning letter names, and at the very end of the year, some letter sounds. So no reading for pre-K students. And here's another example, 1st grade to 2nd grade, 2nd grade to 3rd grade. So this just kind of helps show the progress of students and how they're learning, what literacy they're learning in these grades. So if you would like to get involved as a parent, you could serve on our shared decision-making committee. or serve on the Family Actively and Meaningfully Engaged Committee, or serve as a volunteer in public schools, VEEPS. If you have any questions about that, you can reach out to our family engagement liaison. She is very anxious to hear from parents. If you would like to get in touch with her, please let me know. And here's our family center. Miss Andrea is our family center liaison on Hearne Elementary's campus, and it is open. And so there are classes in ESL, parenting discussion groups, homework assistance. So there will be guest speakers. There will be Spanish speakers as well, and much, much more. So please sign up for a conference with me. I would love to hear from all the families before Thanksgiving. That would be awesome. And here is how you can reach me. So you can use this QR code to sign up for a time slot using the You Can Book Me website. You can email me and we can book an appointment that way. And there was a link earlier in the page, and we'll also send out a link on Class Dojo for you to make an appointment with me. If you have any questions ever about anything that we're doing at school, please let me know. You can reach me on Class Dojo, this email address, or my phone. We can discuss things at a conference that we book. But thank you for coming to our open house. I hope to see you soon. And bye-bye. Take care.